The MLB offseason is here. That means it's time for another winter of transactional activity across the league, with industry chatter already ramping up regarding the top available free agents and where they might land. Teams have until 5 p.m. ET Thursday to make qualifying offers to pending free agents. This year, the QO is worth 1 year and $22.025 million. These offers enable teams to recoup draft pick compensation should a free agent sign elsewhere and are traditionally offered to only a handful of players. Players who receive qualifying offers have until 4 p.m. ET November 18 to respond. Historically, the vast majority of such players reject these one-year offers. At that point, free agency begins in earnest, and that's when the fun really starts. Here's an early look at the 2025-26 free agent class, headlined by slugger Kyle Tucker and full of fascinating cases of star players at a variety of positions. Note: ages listed are for the 2026 season, age on June 30, 2026. You can find a full list of pending free agents here. The best player. 1. Kyle Tucker, of 29 years old. Kyle Tucker, RF, CHC number 30. 2025 season, 500, AB, 0.266. AVG, 22, HR, 25, SB, 0.841. Ops. Tucker is the consensus number 1 player in this free agent class and should command a contract north of $350 million. That's a product of his age. He doesn't turn 29 until January, and long track record of offensive impact. Since 2020, Tucker's first full MLB season, he is one of just 6 hitters to post an OPS above .800 every year. The others are all well-paid superstars: Freddie Freeman, Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, Jose Ramirez and Juan Soto. Based solely on the bat, Tucker undoubtedly belongs in that group. Hitters like this don't hit the open market often, and when they do, they make a killing. That said, the low-talking Floridian is reaching free agency after an oddly paced walk year with the Cubs. Tucker was dealt from Houston, where he'd spent his entire career, to Chicago in a blockbuster deal last offseason. He got off to a scorching start with the Cubs, was named an all-star starter and looked like a legit MVP candidate. As late as June 28, he sported a .933 OPS. Then things got weird. Tucker's power production cratered in July and August, as he managed just 4 homers across 211 plate appearances. It turned out he was playing through a hairline fracture in his hand for most of the summer. Just as he appeared to be shifting back into gear, he suffered a calf strain that kept him sidelined until the final week of the regular season. It marked the second straight year Tucker was significantly limited by injuries, a development that raises a yellow flag or two for a player expected to command a gargantuan contract. Tucker also tends to employ a more laid-back pregame routine that prioritizes preserving energy. That less-is-more approach has helped him ascend to all-star status, but it raises a few concerns around the league about how he might age and how he'll adapt if his body starts to need more maintenance. Signs of that physical decline have popped up in Tucker's sprint speed and defensive metrics, areas in which his skills have dwindled precipitously over the past few seasons. Then again, that's probably much too nitpicky. Some very rich team is going to give Tucker gobs of money to rake in the middle of its lineup. His sauceless personality, injury concerns and defensive limitations will combine to make his sweepstakes less of a frenzy than Soto's were last winter. But don't get it twisted, this dude is a big prize. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks once again.